lifestyle. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. And on today, what we're going to be talking about is the subject of, do modern women desire a loving relationship or a drama-filled life? That's right. Do modern women desire a loving relationship or a drama-filled life? You know, when we look at today and we think about different relationships, we see on one hand we have a relationship on the left where a woman, she's being comforted by her man, protected. She have a sense of safety, love, companionship, all the things that is needed. And on the right, we have a woman who just dwell in misery, drama, broken relationships, singlehood. It just seems like nothing works. And what I find is that in today's modern day, that a lot of women prefer what's on the right. They really do. Because when you really look at society and you really think, you have a lot of quality men out here that try their best to show women love. You have a lot of men that want to take care of a woman, want to be there, want to show her what love is. But the modern woman have been so accustomed to drama, so accustomed to misery, so accustomed to pain, suffering, brokenness, that when a man express love, she don't even know what to do with it. Real talk. That's a problem. Because a lot of modern women are really suffering out here because they dealt with so many toxic people, so many toxic men that come in their life, then go. Come in their life, then go. You have a lot of women that go through this. Relationship after relationship, broken heart, broken spirit, being sad all day, shedding a bunch of tears. All of that right there is a waste of time. But sadly, most modern women find pleasure in just being miserable. They really don't want a quality relationship. And this is why I'm making this video, because I really want to know. Because when we really think about it, if women really wanted and desired a loving relationship, all of you would be in one. But that's not the case when you look at the world today. It's like just, women just want to be single and, they don't want a good man. They don't want to settle down. They just They don't mind playing. They don't mind playing a little bit on the side. They don't mind having a guy swing by to kind of play around. But when it comes to love, when it really comes to the desire to be loved, it's like modern women do not want that. So what that do, it causes most men that are quality men to become frustrated because, as a man, when you're interested in a particular woman and you're communicating with the woman and you're trying to do the natural things of communicating to, have a conversation, get to know the sister, it's like there's a certain formula that you have to put in place. And when you're doing everything that's natural and normal, and the said woman is not reacting to the normal way in which a man pretty much tries his best to communicate with her, to share his thoughts, feelings, emotions, to let her know that he actually cares, to let her know that he's trying to make things right. He wants to be there. But in the other hand, you're not really receptive to all of the opportunity that's before you. It clearly says that when it comes to the desire of being loved and being in a loving relationship, the desire is not there. And sadly, a lot of times women want to have a life where there's no drama, no misery, but they don't desire it. There's a big difference. See, you can want to pay your bills, but you would have to first have a job to pay it. So if you're not going to put in the work, if you don't desire to have the means to be able to afford the lifestyle you have, you're not going to put the work in to get it. You could want a lot of things and it never come. Wanting things do not bring things. You have to have a desire for it, which will now propel you to go out there and actually make it happen. And sadly, a lot of modern women, they don't want real love because in most cases, they may not ever have had it. And this is sad when you really think about it. Because there's a lot of women out here that they have no desire for a loving relationship. How many of you ladies actually desire a man to really love you? How many of you ladies actually desire a man to actually hold you in his arms and hug you closely, kiss you, and love on you and show you that he actually cares about you? See, for most modern women, you see that as a waste of time. You see that as just another thirsty guy trying to get some tail. When you don't realize there are some brothers out here that really, really, from the bottom of their heart, want to love you. But when you are not receptive to that love, you know what you're doing, ladies? You're pushing those brothers away. And the brothers are going to begin to feel like, you know what? I'm trying. I'm making myself available. And you know what's so funny about this? This is what's funny. There are a lot of relationships where women cry because their man not giving them no attention. He's not making himself available. He's not coming around. He don't want to call her. He don't want to text her. He don't want to visit. He don't want to cuddle up. He don't show no affection. And they crying over that. And yet some of you ladies got brothers that may be interested in you, trying to get to know you, trying to build with you. And they're showing you all the signs of a man that really want to do right. You got brothers that'll stop what they're doing just to talk to you. You got some brothers that'll text you to check up on you, to see how you're doing. You know, like, how are you doing? Are you okay? I was thinking about you. How are you doing? And rather than you sisters appreciate that, you look at that brother as if though, oh, he's just a sucker. And when a brother put in the energy to show that he cares, to show love, and what he's showing is not really being received, or it's being ignored, you know what that brother will begin to do? He won't show you it no more. And I think that this is one of the bad problems within society that a lot of modern women really don't get. It's like the results that you want, you push it away. The brothers that you really want to be in your life, you push them away. But the men that are no good, you give them the time of day. And that's bad. Because there are a lot of women out here that are hurting, going through all sorts of different problems. Relationship problems, problems in their family don't love them, family arguing with them, argument with siblings, then you got to deal with your 9 to 5, you got to deal with drama on the job, you got to deal with your commute to work, drama on the commute on the train and traffic, road rage and so forth. Then you got your own personal life issues, bills, debt, health issues. You got all these different things compiling up on you. And what that will do in a lot of instances, especially if you're a single woman, it will stress you out. And in those situations, ladies, being stressed out at that point, that's not going to help you. Most of you ladies, you need the leadership of a man in your life to tame the issues you're going through. But you don't want that. You don't want a man to come in and govern what's going on in your world. A lot of you ladies, your life is chaotic, totally out of control, totally upside down. And it's because the leadership of a man is not in your life. You're trying to do it by yourself. You're trying to establish it by yourself. You're trying to work for yourself. You're alone and you're going through all sorts of problems because there's no man around that will sit you down and say, sister, calm down. Calm down. You need a man that's going to talk some sense into your life. You need a man that's going to hold your hand and say, look, the reason why you got all these problems is because you deal with all these people. You see, ladies, when you got a real man in your life, he would guide you and you won't have no stress because he would tell you, look, those people right there, avoid them. They're no good. Those people over there, leave them alone. But those are my friends. They're not your friends. They're not your friends. How you gonna say that? I grew up with her. I grew up with him. Those are my friends. They're not your friends. They don't like the fact that you're in a relationship. They don't like the fact that I'm around. They don't like the fact that you talk to me. And this is why they're gonna do everything within their power to make your life a living hell. Because the people you're most likely around are the people who will turn against you. A lot of you ladies, you need the leadership of a man. And living in a world, especially during these crazy times, and you got no head, no man, no leadership, no one to guide you, no one to protect you. You're all out here alone dealing with the miseries of this life by yourself. You're gonna be filled with nothing but drama, misery. You're gonna be crying all the time because there's no one there, because you don't understand that love is the cure-all for all those problems. Love. It's one thing that lacks in your life. You're an emotional being. You're a female. You need love. You need love. You need emotional support. You understand? A lot of you ladies, you have emotional needs. Them needs are not being met. They're not. Because a lot of times you just get into relationships with men and it's just a sexual relationship. These men, they come into your life, they have sex with you, they take your soul, and they leave you broken. That's what they do. And you allow it because you're in search for something, but you don't know what it is. So these men come in posing like they like you, and all they do is use you and abuse you and leave you broken. And you have a whole life of being abused. You know how many ladies been abused their whole life by men? Do you know how many women, at the sound of my voice, through their whole life, every single man they dealt with abused them? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Destroyed them. And because of this, they don't understand when a real man is near. They don't understand when a brother is sincere. They don't understand when a man is true. They don't understand when a man want to do the right thing. Because they've been hurt so much that when a quality man is near them, they don't know what to do with him. In their mind, they may want to deal with the brother, they may like the brother, it may be cool, but they're so afraid of being hurt. They're so afraid of being hurt that they would push the quality man away that they need in their life. They need this man in their life, but they'll push that brother away. They'll push him away. And then they'll make the horrible decision of letting another man that's no good come into their life. That's what's going on with the modern woman. That's what's going on. So my question again to you ladies is very simple. Do modern women desire a loving relationship or a drama-filled life? Do you enjoy drama? Do you enjoy beefing with people? Do you enjoy arguing with people? Do you enjoy back and forths all day? Do you enjoy who's hating on you all day? Do you worry more about your haters rather than who is loving you? Do you worry more about who's plotting on you, who's trying to destroy your life, more than who's trying to improve your life? Do you focus all your attention on all the people that are no good? You know their names, you know their faces, you know their whereabouts, you know how they move, you know everything about all the negative people. But when it comes to the positive people that want to show you love, you don't even give them the time of day to show you. So the proof of the pudding is very clear. You really don't want a loving relationship. And once a brother realizes that you don't want a loving relationship, you are going to begin to turn the brother off. Because he's not going to be pleased with that. He's not going to be pleased with the fact that he's trying to show you what you really deserve. He's trying to show you and give you an opportunity to experience what love is. And I realize that a lot of sisters, mainly a lot of sisters in America, they really don't understand what love is. They really don't. You know, every time they see a brother try to approach them, the first thing they think is that the brother just wants some tail. That the only reason why he's trying to holler at you is because he just want to get you in bed. And that's not the case, ladies. There are men out here that literally want to get with you because they want to get with you and literally be in your life and be there for you. You know what I mean? They want to be your man. They want to take you under their wing. They want to guide you. They want to protect you. They want to show you love. But because most of you ladies didn't grow up with a father, because you never got hugged by your father, because you don't know your father, because you don't have no idea what love look like, feel like, or act like, then when a quality man come into your life and he's standing right before you, you see him as if though he's just out to get what he need from you and leave you just like all the other men that did you dirty. And that's bad. And what this do, it leave you in a life of misery, where all you do is cry every day. All you do is fret and worry every day. A quality man don't want no woman that worry every damn day. A quality man don't want no woman that's crying all damn night. His job is to come in there and clean up your life and make things right. His job is to come in there and wipe those tears away and make you realize there are better days ahead. So a quality man, when he come into your world and you're full of misery and drama, you're gonna either push that brother away, or you're gonna ignore him so much to the point where he's gonna realize, I don't think this sister's really feeling me. I don't really think that this sister want me in her life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna back off. I'm not gonna call her no more. I'm not gonna text her no more. I'm not gonna show no more interest because I don't see her reciprocating, what I'm dishing out. I'm trying to show her love. I'm trying to show her that I'm a man, that I'm here for her. I wanna be here for her. I'm trying to give her that opportunity, but it's like, she don't want that. She more or less want to focus on the negative when I'm the positive trying to erase the negative. And I think this is a reason why a lot of you modern ladies are unmarried, single, and are going through a lot of problems today. Because when a quality man come in your life, you normally push him away. I mean, you ladies have to really think about this. How many quality men you pushed out of your life? Think about that. How many men came in your life that was good men? I'm not talking about brothers that just want to pump and dump, smash and dash, and just use your body up. I'm talking about a man that when he came to you, he was, infatuated by you. He really desired you. He liked being around you. He had a certain level of love for you, a certain level of respect. He didn't see you as just a woman that just looked fine, a woman that just turned him on. He just want to get in bed. Of course, as men, when we see a beautiful woman that we like, of course, sex is on your mind. Of course, you desire her. Of course, she's beautiful. Yeah, all of that stuff is good. But see, ladies, there are men that when they come around you, they genuinely want to be in your life. They genuinely want to hold you in their arms. They love the feeling of holding you in their arms. They love to know that they are fulfilling those needs that maybe you never got in your entire life. And a lot of ladies really and truthfully haven't had a father in their life. And I'm not saying the man is your father. What I'm saying is that you never had that emotional support and you never was shown no love at all. And because of this, anytime a quality man come around you, you don't know what to do with him because you're afraid. You're afraid of what can happen. You're afraid of negativity. You're afraid that he might leave you. You're afraid that if he was to have sex with you, he's going to eventually go. You're thinking about nothing but negativity rather than allowing the brother to guide you, to have conversations. Ladies, do you realize that a lot of you suffer from a lot of emotional problems and you need to talk these things out? You need to share these things out. You need to hash them out. You need to free yourself from the pain of your past. And this is why a lot of you are unable to be successful in relationships, because you come into these relationships with all the problems, all of the baggage, all of the issues from every relationship you ever been in, all the people who hurt you, all the people who did you dirty, all the people who lied on you, all the people who cheated on you, all the people who plotted against you, all the people that looked at you with a red eye, all of the madness and misery and chaos in your life and all the history of drama, you bring all of that with you. And when a new brother come in your life and he see you and he's not there to judge you, he's not there to put you down, he's not looking at your past, he's not judging you by anything. The only thing he see is a beautiful woman that he's interested in. And what do you bring? You bring all of your drama to the table, and that's all he see. So now the brother is faced with looking at a woman that he finds attractive, a woman that he really would like to build with, but all he's seeing is you displaying a lot of inner turmoil. And as men, especially quality men, when we come to a woman and she's filled with all of that hurt, all of that pain, the first thing a brother want to do is give you a hug. The first thing a brother want to do is tell you it's going to be okay. And all it takes is just a few words from that man that can literally take away a lot of pain from your life. But see, you ladies, you know what you do? You look at that brother as he just wants some sex. That's the only thing. He's capping. He just wants some sex. He just find you hot and sexy. He just want to bend you over and do what he want to do with you. And that's all you think about because you're looking at the abuse you've been through in your life, not realizing that this man that's before you actually cares about you, actually want to help you, actually want to guide you. There are men out here that this is their desire. See, ladies, you don't realize that a real man want to take care of his woman. A real man desire to take care of his woman. A real man want to provide for his woman. A lot of you ladies, you think you're out here alone. You might be alone right now, but trust and believe there is a brother out here that is looking at you, or he may have tried to holler at you, but you don't want him. You play these little games. You know the brother feeling you. You know the brother want to take you serious, but you not serious because you're looking at the situation as, I don't want to get involved with him because I got so much problems going on in my life. I don't want to bring him in too much and then end up pushing him away because of my own inner issues. And that's bad, man, because you're losing opportunity. Like, when are you going to really settle down? When are you going to overcome the hurt and pain? When? How long is this misery going to stay? How long is the drama going to remain? How long? When are you going to wake up and realize that you need a quality man that's going to lead and guide you and protect you? As women in this day, this is not the time for you to be walking around single, claiming you don't need a man, and acting like you could do everything by yourself. A lot of you ladies that are single, doing this by yourself, it's rough out here. It's crazy. And especially with everything that's going on in the world right now, you need the wisdom of a man. You need the guidance of a man. You need a man to tell you, look, there's a better way to do this. I suggest you do this. I suggest you do that. Do you understand me? This is what you need. You know, you have to have a desire for a loving relationship. That's what you need, a loving relationship. You need a man that's gonna love you. To hell with all of this nonsense in the world, everybody talking about, oh, you simping and you this. Those people are lonely, broken, and miserable. We all need love. Love is the glue. Love make you feel good. When you're loved and appreciated, it makes you feel good. And the sad part about this is a lot of you ladies, you don't feel loved or appreciated. You don't feel loved by your family. You don't feel loved on your job. You don't feel loved around friends. You don't feel loved in the street. All you see is yourself going through misery and pain. You have to understand what love is. Love is an action word. Love does something. Love don't just talk. A lot of people say they love you, but you know what? Actions speak louder than words. And sadly, because most of you ladies didn't grow up in a loving household, because you may have not have a father to show you love, you really don't understand men. So when a man come around you, especially if you're an attractive woman, the only thing you think he's thinking about is having sex with you. You don't ever think about the fact that this man just want to sit down and have a conversation with you. You don't ever think about that this man, he might be very attracted to you, but he just want to sit down and just admire your beauty and just have a good conversation with you to kind of open up to see where you are so that you can learn about him and him can learn about you. See, a lot of you ladies, you don't understand that because you never had a man in your life. The only thing you had was these males that just wanted to pump and dump. You know, you ain't have a quality man that actually cared about how you feel. See, ladies, and when you're around a real man and you're explaining things that you may be going through, a man that's sensitive to that, right? He'll have an answer on how you can overcome. You understand? A man that is just there to get some sex out of you, he's not going to be there and do his best to make sure that you're okay. He's not, because he don't care. You understand? I'm trying to get you ladies to realize, do you desire a loving relationship or just a drama-filled life? Do it make you feel better just to come home every day to cry? Do it make you feel good to come home, your whole house out of order, everything out of order, kids out of order, you don't know where you're going, don't have no money, bills need to be paid, having problems at work, having problems in your family, family hates you, cousins hate you. It's just a chaotic situation. Is that what you want? Is that how you're going to be for the next 20 years? When you can have the companionship of a quality man in your life to guide you, to protect you, it's like you don't want that. You just want drama. You just want someone to come there to, I guess, pat you on the back while you're going through hell and hot waters and say, you know, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay, but you really never do nothing to make it okay. You have to take heed to what I'm saying, people, because a lot of women is going through this. A lot of you ladies at the sound of my voice, all across the globe, you're going through the same exact thing. You're alone. You cry when you're by yourself. You're sitting there, you know. And you know what's so sad? A lot of these ladies are attractive. A lot of you brothers, you don't realize this. There's a lot of sexy ass women, pretty, fine, looking good from head to toe. And these ladies are miserable as hell. Miserable, bro. They got problems, you know, a lot of emotional issues because it deals with a lot of people that hurt them in the past. A lot of women been through a lot of physical and mental abuse by men. A lot, you know. They've been abused as a young lady. They've been abused in their adulthood. You had a lot of men that took advantage of women. And because of all this hurt and because of all this pain, they never overcame it. My quest, ladies, is to make you understand that you need to overcome the hurt and the pain. And the only way you can overcome is when you allow a man to show you love. You're never gonna overcome. You're never gonna overcome if you don't open up the door and let a man love you. You're gonna stay there and you're gonna be miserable and you're gonna cry forever because you're sitting there, you know, wallowing in your misery, just sitting there, you know, drinking your own vomit. Rather than you allowing a man to embrace you and hold you and say it's gonna be okay, you would rather be alone and cry. What is that profiting you? What is that doing for you? Sitting home crying all day about all your problems when you got a quality man out there that wanna show you love. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know you need help, but because you're so independent, you don't want to submit and admit that you really need this guy. You so want to be the one in control that even in the face of adversity and hurt, you would rather go through it alone, knowing that a brother is there to shield you. The Most High never meant for a woman to be out here alone going through hell and hot waters, man. Never. Women are to be protected. Women are to be loved. And you ladies got to know the difference between a real man that want to love you from a man that just want to pump and dump you. And that's real talk. So I'm going to sign out right there. You know what I'm saying? You can leave your feedback. Let me know what you think about the video. And that's about it. Make sure you like the video. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw. Also, join me on Patreon. Become a Patreon on patreon.com/blackmailadvicetv. You can also support the show via paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw or Cash App $Ringo TV Raw. I'll catch y'all in the next video. And remember, ladies, it's going to take love, to help you overcome the hurt and the pain that you deal with. Because no matter how fine you think you are, I know, Ringo knows, that behind that beauty is a young lady who is hurt, who's going through a lot of misery, a lot of hell and hot waters, a lot of emotional drama due to past issues with men, family, and other issues that shaped your mind and your thoughts. And when you look at other men that may be quality men, you push them to the side rather than embracing that one brother that you know this brother is for you. You know deep down inside that this is the man you need. But for whatever reason, you're not opening the door for him because you would rather live a drama-filled life. That's sad. That's a sad way to go. Like, real talk. It don't make no sense as a young lady. You just waste your whole life in drama when you could be loved and have the companionship and the romance and the unity and love that you truly deserve. It makes no sense. So with that said, I'm going to sign out right there. This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100%